Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Whitino Intellectual Discourse, where minds meet, ideas compete. The official speaking scholarship competition platform of the Augustine Udefa Foundation. My name is Augustine, and we are still on our speaking scholarship competition. Today, we'll be talking about social media. Of course, the advent of social media has brought about several advantages and disadvantages. And one of these disadvantages is addiction. So, our speakers will be answering the question: is social media addiction a public health issue in Nigeria? The two speakers for today are Abdulaziz Aishat Titilokwe, studying mathematics at the University of Lagos, and Clement Joseph, studying pharmacy at Abia State University. So let us get started and listen to Aisha, our first speaker, as she tackles this topic. Aisha, over to you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Abdulaziz Aishat Titilokwe, and I'm honored to speak on the topic: is social media addiction to a public health issue in Nigeria? Yes, social media addiction is increasingly becoming a serious public health issue in Nigeria. Today, millions of Nigerians, especially adolescents, young adults, spend excessive hours daily on social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and so on. While social media has benefits, control usage is negatively affecting mental health, productivity, sleep patterns, and social relationships. First, constant exposure to unrealistic lifestyle, online comparison, cyberbullying, and pressure for validation through likes, followers can lead to anxiety, depression, loneliness, and low self-esteem. Many young people now measure their self-worth based on online attention. Secondly, excessive social media usage affects academic performance and productivity. Students often spend more time scrolling than studying, leading to poor concentration, reduced learning outcome, and procrastination. In works and homes, excessive phone use also reduce meaningful human interaction. Furthermore, social media addiction can affect physical health. Long screen time contribute to a sleep deprivation, eye strain, headache, and reduced physical activity. In some severe cases, some individuals become emotionally dependent on social media for happiness and validation. However, social media itself is not the enemy. The real problem is unhealthy and addiction usage without proper digital discipline and awareness. Therefore, there is a need for digital education, parental guidance, mental health awareness, and technology responsible use. In conclusion, social media addiction is not a merely personal habit. It is a growing public health concern in Nigeria that deserves urgent attention from families, schools, health professionals, and policymakers. Thank you.
Good job, Aisha. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Aisha from the University of Lagos. I believe you have listened to Aisha carefully, especially those of you who measure your self worth based on social media activities or who seek validation from social media. You're in big trouble. Good job, Aisha. So let us listen to Clement, the second speaker. Clement, over to you.
Greeting the CEO, the organizers, and the entire bodies. I'm Clement Joseph Ozoma from the Institute of Augustine State University, Kuturu. I'm presenting a topic: is social media addiction to public health issue in Nigeria? Yes, social media addiction is increasingly recognized as a significant public health issue in Nigeria, particularly among youth and university students. It is strongly associated with advertisements, health outcomes, including anxiety, depression, poor sleep, low self-esteem, and academic challenges. Key findings on social media addiction in Nigeria. Prevalence. Studies indicate that internet addiction, that is AI, among Nigerian university undergraduates ranges from 2.5 to 10%. Mental health issues, mental health impact. Addition to platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook linked to heighten anxiety, depression, stress, often exacerbated by cyberbullying, unhealthy social comparison. Under physical and social issues, excessive use have led to concerned over reduced attention spans, memory impairment, burnout and declining face-to-face social skills. Growing concern, experts and researchers emphasize that this is a growing issue in Nigeria that require better digital literacies, um, mental health companies, and the potential regulation of harmful content. Vulnerability, uh, demographics. Young adults are particularly affected, with many exhibiting compulsive behaviors such as checking social media immediately upon working. Although social media provide benefits for communication, its unregulated use has created substantial burdens in the mental health of Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, that was Clement from Abia State University. Ladies and gentlemen, you've listened to Aisha and Clement. What do you think about their presentations? Who do you think did justice to the topic? Who deserves to win the speaking scholarship competition? Let us know in the comment section and let us know your thoughts about the topic. And as usual, after 5 days, the scores from the public and the one from the panel of independent judges will be calculated and a winner will be announced. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.